episode 4 of the RapOffs League news, and I am filling in today for our normal host, Cody Crazy. And I know we can all be bummed about that or whatever, boo, yeah, whatever. But it ought to be a pretty fun time, man. We're going to talk about some stuff. I heard a rumor that the newest power rankings are about to drop, so we're going to have some cool stuff to talk about, man. I hope everybody's week's going well. Hope everybody's weekend went well, and everybody was productive, and spit all them good raps they need to, and did all that promotion. Talk to them team owners, because competition getting thick out here, bro. Like, as a person who is competing, like I rock with all y'all in the field, even on a personal level. But we're gonna go on and do a little countdown and start the show. But yeah. Let's get to it. All
right. Yeah, DIP. Fuck it, let's hit the ground running. Let's give them one hell of one hit. Keep it 100 till the motherfucking end. We hold it down till it crumbles. I'ma always keep it 100. Like, bury me in that rubble, bitch, I still kept it 100. I got drug induced in my poems. Like, fuck the world, I'm still stunting. Like, me and Crazy spit real shit, no fake shit, no frontin'. Bitch, 100. Screaming with me, say 100. Yeah, hands up, it's 100. DIP, I'm on a mission and I run it. Lately everything is changing, rearranging my perspective. Deep down inside my soul I know that all this shit was destined. I fought through all these struggles and I learned all of my lessons. On a quest to be the best. Fuck these haters, pass some tests. And no bars, and no limits, bitch. Always striving for the win. These days I see better days all ahead of me. Living life, love a straight renegade. Going hard like every day.
Man, that's a hard song, bro. I wonder who made that. Anyways, so y'all already met me. Y'all probably already know me. But also, I'm going to be joined by another really dope person, one of my friends, another great underground artist. Y'all may have met him before. It's the one and only Sympho, bro. Mr. Twilight himself.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Man, I'm doing beautiful. Can't call it. Couldn't wish for better tidings in my life right now. You feel me?
Absolutely. Life is beautiful right now, I would say, for myself as well. I'm sitting here in the black jacket looking like either a homeless or a murderer, but you know what? We're going to fucking get it today.
You know what? You're about to go write a mystery novel.
You don't know my life. I might.
Oh, well, word. Anyways, so, man, what are we here to discuss today, man? We're here to discuss hockey, right? That was the goal, I think.
Nice pun, but no, I think we're going to talk about this being off-season week 3 of the RapOffs, and with that being entailed, we're going to go back over the teams. We're going to be just kind of chatting amongst ourselves. Might get a little off topic here and there, but we'll wrangle it back in. Maybe a little selfless shameless self-promotion. Yeah, shameless self-promotion a little bit. Talking about some of the, I think going a little more in depth on some of the people that are on the draft board as well as the draft board order, and maybe a once over on the rules.
For sure. Well, I say we start with the basics and go on and roll out that team, list of teams, just so if anybody who hasn't been tuning in, they can get an idea of what we're talking about. So the RapOffs League is a competition that will be weekly for a period of a while. I'm trying to find on my end so I can read because my eyesight is bad, but I am there. Okay, so basically, all teams will be able to draft 5 artists at the 2025 ROL draft, which will be on January 25th, 2025. But the deadline to sign up for that is January 1st. So basically, when that clock hits midnight on New Year's Eve, that's your deadline. It's only $10 to sign up. You ain't got no other excuse. You'll run out of time. Not really, but your time is getting closer.
And the rest of the year.
Yeah. You have the rest of the year to sign up. You have about a month and a half. But each team will get to pick one artist per round that's on the draft board. Teams are also allowed to add 2 more artists to their teams as alternates from free agency. So that means if I'm on the team and let's say I uh, have a parkour accident or something, and like, oh no, what are we gonna do with ThatsKenny? He can't rap. He can't be in the rap offs when he's missing an arm. Uh, then that would be where an alternate who was not technically drafted in the top 40 uh, would get a chance to be on a team and fill in for however long I was out. Which I'm bouncing right back, but that's besides the point. Um, so alternates don't get to perform during every week, but they are allowed to be there and dress with the team and be with the team during matchups. So think like NBA. Everybody doesn't. There are players on the NBA team that don't get on the court every time, Bronny.
Bummer
But they
selfish.
yeah, but they still they'll get their chance every now and then, and that can be some of your most crucial people. So our teams, if you do not know, I'll go a quick run through. We got the Bluff City Goats, owned by who is this dude? Cody Crazy, whoever that is.
Yeah,
Um,
never met him.
yeah, I don't know. Seems like an all right guy, I guess. Hopefully. All right. His team colors are black, gold, and white, and his division is the Goats division. So there's 4 teams in the Goats division and 4 teams in the Boats division. So that's what that means when I say that. So on to the next team on your, I think it'll be you guys' right. Anyways, the Southside Ghetto Stars team owner Nasty Nardo, legendary Nasty Nardo, by the way. Gonna give a got to add that in there. His team colors, which are fire, I think, blue, green, and yellow, and he's in the Ghost division. Then we got the Raleigh Bay Trappers, owned by the legendary Z Dog. Team colors, gold, red, and white. I rocks with it. I like the logo. I think it's all very well put together. Shouts out Z Dog. All right. So then we go on to the 901 Lyrical Assassins. And team owner AJ Johnson, who, if you don't know who AJ Johnson is, y'all are sleeping. Artists, y'all need to be out there getting in touch with her because she is a person who you need to be in touch with. And she is going to build a powerhouse team, I got a feeling. Anyways, moving on. We got, and we'll get to this in a second, who is going to get the number 1 draft pick of this event. The team that's going to get the number 1 draft pick of this event, rather. The South Memphis Riders, who that's a pretty badass logo, in my opinion. Like I like the whole vibe of it. Colors black, gray, and white. And the team owner is Big Curse. I don't know if I mentioned that. I think I did, but do it again. Team colors are black, gray, and white. Team division boats. And then we got the North Hustlers team owner Lauren Badass. I don't know who that is either, but okay, shouts out to them. Team colors blue, white, and gray. I like the colors, I really do. Team division boats. Then we got the Orange Mound Hog Killers, which that's owned by the legendary Tom Ski Mask. That's the guy right there. Team colors orange, black, and white, of course. If you know anything about Memphis rap and history, then you know that. And then we have the Brink City Bombers, which this is gonna be a squad, bro. Brink is a powerhouse, and I'm just very curious to see how this goes. So Brink Young is a team owner. If you don't know who Brink Young is, just type it in on Google and you'll be right there. Like for real, the man is super Googleable.
Or just check out 96.3 bumping Memphis FM.
Also very true. Yeah, you also can do that, and you can hear both of us do music there. Voila. And yeah, so that's our teams, man. And so I am competing in this. Sympho, how do you feel from kind of the outside looking in at what we're looking at before we get into any more of the the nitty gritty details?
I think I see 8 very capable um, team owners. I see 8 people that have good taste in music, and I see 8 people that will potentially I mean, I feel like there's going to be enough people in this, the 40 that are selected to be on the draft board final product, and even the free agents that don't quite make the cut. There's going to be enough people in this that all 8 of these teams are going to be damn dangerous in their own right. And I feel like obviously whoever gets the first pick right off the bat is definitely going to have the best advantage. But at the end of the day, me speaking for myself, like I've said before, this is definitely very reminiscent of like fantasy basketball or fantasy sports in any regard.
Yeah.
And when it comes to that, you always kind of like, for me personally, strategically, I always like having like a middle of the road pick. So like if I was to get like the fourth or fifth pick, depending on what the draft ranking is, I don't know it just right off the top of my head. We could bring it up if you want to,
Hold up a
but
second.
yeah, but with it being that way, yeah, exactly. So let's say like Brink City or the Raleigh Bay Trappers are the fourth pick. So Z Dog gets the fourth pick. Next go around, he would get the third pick, and then he gets the fifth pick, then he gets last pick, then he gets third pick again. That's actually pretty good on average, compared. I mean, they like Z Dog very well could get one of the better picks. And then again, you look at Cody, he's got the last pick 2 times in a row, gets the first pick twice. Um,
It all
and
depends on who's
obviously,
left on that board, though. I think that Brink has one of the better positionings in the whole thing
yeah.
with the Brink City Bombers. But yeah, it's definitely like if you ever played like 2K, like My League or whatever, it reminds me of that a little bit. But I like it, man, because it's like, man, I never thought I'd be. And I knew I wasn't gonna make the league, but hey, I made a league, or
Hey, that's right.
I might make a league. Hopefully, these folks draft me.
Oh, dude, you'll get drafted. No doubt in my mind.
We gonna see.
But yeah, I mean, it does. I've going back to what I was saying. It does matter quite a bit on draft positioning. Just because Big Curse has the number one pick, next time he has 4, then he's got 6, then he's got 3, then he's got 7. That's pretty good. But everybody up here has good positioning. I'd say, from the outside looking in, I would say the person that's going to be fighting the most to get the best picks, respectfully, honestly, probably the Noff Noff Hustlers because Lauren's got 6, then 7, then 7, then 4, then 8, with her having the fourth best pick, and that's being her best pick, and that being in the fourth round. She could definitely get like some sleeper picks that nobody was
Well,
above her is quite expecting to be as good. But at the end of the day, I do feel like every team on here is going to be just as good as the next in their own way.
it could the way that it's gonna shake out with these artists, because I've listened to every single one of these artists at this point, and like every and like in the past iteration of the rap offs, all the competition was fantastic, and there are some returning people, which this isn't to down any of the past competitors at all. But the diversity and just the talent that we have, in this, and we have a month and a half left before the drafts, even before we even do the draft and before everybody's even entered for the draft, is so crazy that like it's really going to be all about team building and about really like the performances. Like I know another a big rule change to differentiate from the old rap offs, or the first the original rap offs, is instead of doing song for song, we were going 5 minute set versus 5 minute set.
Oh,
So that's something I thought was really really cool. And all right, yeah. So here we have the rules, and I'm going to read those as soon as I can scroll to them because that text's too small. But it's all good. All right. So the weekly matchup rules and regulations for the rap offs, or ROL, as we like to call it. All right. First, each team will know who they will match up against each week of their ROL schedule. There is a schedule. We'll show it to you in a sec. Each team will have a starting 5 that will be the artists that are selected for that week's matchup to perform. Before the matchup, one team will call heads or tails on the coin toss, and the winning team of the coin toss selects which team goes first. Kind of like football. The foosball is the devil, Bobby Boucher. Anyways, that the team that is selected to go first after the coin toss will select one of their starting 5 artists on their team to go up and perform a 5 minute set in front of 3 judges. After the artist performs, the opposing team then gets to select someone off their team to do a 5 minute performance and try to outperform basically, yeah, send the person up to do another 5-minute performance of their own to try to beat the first person. Then it will go to the judges, and whoever has the majority vote will win that round for their team. Okay, so this is really important. All the artists out there, we want no featured songs. So I believe you can do like your part of a feature song, but it has to be just you. And Cody will yell at me if I'm wrong, but no hype man or dancers allowed in your performance, and no remixes. And I believe that, no remixes of any sort of any song. So if you got this like thriller, remix that you think is gonna kill it, and you're like, oh, they won't mind. You better save it, bro, because that's gonna be an L. Um, so yeah, then once all 5 artists from the starting 5 of each team have their round performances for their match for their weekly teams matchup, the team with 3 or more round wins from that week's matchup is declared the winning team for that week's matchup. Ugh, that was a lot of words. The better your team's overall team record, the better chance your team will have a higher seed in your division, which helps with your postseason. Individual artist win-loss record will be recorded as well as part of a chance to be called the most valuable artist of the league award. So that basically means like there won't be like a singular winner of this, but like how like in the NBA or whatever, the Celtics won last year, boo, but that was deserved. So like the Celtics won the finals, and they don't all get the finals trophy, but Jason Brown, which deserved Jaylen Brown, which was well deserved. He got a special acknowledgement for being the most important player on the team. But now the difference between that is this is for the regular season. So basically that means if your team goes like y'all go like 0-8, bro, like it's horrible. Like it's just things didn't work out at all, and this you just so happen to be a member on your team that went 8-0 and just like it's like you're about to be out of here on a plane to LA after this, you so fly, type deal. You probably gonna win that MVA regardless, because I mean that's just a historic performance,
Absolutely.
You got any questions on that one? I can't see the comments either. Oh, I see one comment. Appreciate you, Jen. That's love. Yeah. So do you have anything about that to kind of like trip your bell, Sympho? Anything you would have any questions about?
No, it's pretty straightforward. I think, if anything, like to explain to the viewers what potentially, like, let's say you go 0-8, but you win every single matchup that you are in as a performer. Would they get anything outside of a pat on the back?
With the rest of the team, or with the person that went 8-0?
No, let's say like, all right, let's say you go like 0 wins, 8 losses in
Yeah,
your matchups, and then like every single time one particular person on that team, let's say I'm not going to say any team in particular just because no one knows who's going to be on whose team, so I'm just not going to put that energy into the air. But let's say you go 0 wins, 8 losses, and then
yeah.
let's say somebody from that 0 win, 8 loss team, every time they go up against somebody, they beat them, but the rest of their team couldn't hang. So that
So
leads to the losses.
yeah. Okay, so in those situations, like you're talking about, basically, if there was one member on a team that didn't win anything, managed to go like 7-1 individually.
Think of like the LaMelo Ball trophy. Essentially,
Yeah.
would be, yeah,
That's basically, that's basically what I was saying with the you can be on like the worst team or whatever, quote unquote, and still be a like fantastic, put up a fantastic seasonal performance, and you can still win the NBA. Or it
right.
could not be that way. It could be somebody who's on the team that barely made the playoffs, or that would barely made a high seed in the playoffs. They were like 4-4, and it was hard fought, and their personal record may only be like 6 and well 4 5-3 or something, but
Yeah.
those 5 and 3 was like heavy, so they could still win it in theory.
Hmm.
It all depends on. It's just like it's just like the MVA or the MVPs in any other sports league. It's kind of all up to interpretation, and kind of we're learning they're learning as we go along. But it will be you know uh um it will be definitely well thought through and probably voted on, I would imagine, at some point. I'm not sure exactly how they wanted to do that. But yeah, like if you're on a bad team and you're still putting up like Kobe numbers, then you're still gonna be recognized as Kobe, basically.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty much all. That's pretty much the only question I had.
for sure. All right, so let's talk. You want to talk some artists and some? I'll bring this draft board up here and I'll put the artists. I'll have all my artists here. We're gonna get to those power rankings, but I want to wait 1 second.
Yeah.
So I just want to kind of shoot the stuff for a minute about this. So all right, so we got Big Curse with the Riders as the first pick. Who do you think is our this is last week's power rankings? Who do you think is going first, man? Like get it off your chest. Who do you think is going first?
Off the top of my head is definitely a toss up between Big Hunna and Desnake Arachi. We had Desnake Arachi on the last episode, and very good people, very just truly amazing artist.
Oh yeah.
Um, if y'all haven't listened to anything he's done, I'd highly suggest go checking out No Cream. It's a great music video, it's a great song, and I've been chopping it up with him a little bit personally. So he is very, very good people. Um, Big Hunna is just undeniable energy,
Oh bro. Yeah.
and I
Like
feel like, and personally, I do feel like whoever gets Big Hunna has a cheat code, but I I wouldn't sleep on the Snake Arachi at all. But I mean, anybody in that first round really could go first overall.
yeah,
Um,
I've seen Trippy live. I've seen Big Hunter live. I've seen a lot of these people live, but there are a few that I haven't. And Sankarachi is one who I have not seen live, but I can probably imagine it's pretty freaking lit. Um, but I think that's our. I mean, I know he's ranked second last week, but I still think that that's like our dark horse to be like, oh man, like because
yeah,
and the
like
like okay, I got to readjust my game plan. That's why I like artists out there, man. I'm not giving details about how I'm doing this and whatnot because I am in competition with y'all. But like, I would make several different 5 minute sets of different types of music and different types of vibes, so that you got some like something in your Pokemon deck to work with when you figure out what you're going up against. You know,
so
what's
Black
up, bro?
Olympian.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, it's like there's so much talent here, man. Like I was looking at it earlier and I was just like, geez, man. Like it's like I the networking from this is awesome too, man. Like it's all even going back to the original rap offs. Like the networking is probably my favorite part. Until I win, which I mean, this year my team, whatever team I'm on, bring, um, uh, like we're going to win because I'm about to like break the whole entire rap game. Like y'all don't even know. But another guy that I like to look at this draft board and kind of play in my brain about who's going to draft who because I think it's just a fun game to play. And I'm telling you, no matter how, depending on how those first four picks fall, that last half of that second or that first round is going to be very, very interesting.
Oh,
And it's going to
absolutely.
dictate. And it's going to dictate. Well, and we still have more people signing up. Obviously, we still have a lot of talented people that are on the verge of signing up. And that's as far as I will go with that.
Right.
Um,
Going
so
to open the
there's some.
Christmas present on Thanksgiving.
Right, right. I don't want to. It's no leak November, everybody. No leak November.
That's
Um,
right.
but yeah. So I like to look at the draft board because like I'm going first round. I mean, I got big plan. I got big plans, man. I got a lot of stuff coming. I'm not trying to do no shameless self promotion right now. We'll do that later. But like I'm about to be. Sorry, excuse me. Like I know I've gained every single rap offs that I've done, and with this new era approaching, it's time to like stop like being like, oh, he's an underdog, what a lovely little story, and be like, oh, this man a force. That's what that's my goal. And then whatever team I'm on, man, y'all already know, bro. Last time I was when I was on the basketball team, and when I lived in Yonkers and stuff, I took us all the way to state, so you can fact check that one.
It's like that's right. Fucking if y'all don't know, this is basically real life Al Bundy. He scored 4 touchdowns in the rain.
Yeah, I did. After I left jujitsu practice, you know what I'm saying? So like,
That's right. Walked
But
uphill
yeah,
both ways home.
yeah, in the snow. Yeah, yeah,
In the snow.
exactly.
It's Arizona. He made it snow.
Yeah. All right. Moving
All
on
right.
quite along. All right. So, Cody, would you please hit us with these invisible from the invisible other world with the this week's power rankings updated? Because I do believe they are in. All
There
right, y'all
they
get ready.
are.
Get ready for controversy and just get ready for a whole lot of hoopla. All right. So first, sorry, excuse me for my cough. I'm still getting over a bit of a cough, a bit of a cold. So.
Number 1 and 2, nothing has changed. Number 3, Nova has went up.
Oh snap! Okay, Nova. So
Trippy.
yeah, number 4 we got Trippy Tribbett, who he did go down a spot, but he had a big week this week, and like I see we see you out there. YBJ Stacks went up.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me find last week's rankings right quick. 'Cause I gotta do this comparison. Wow, that is
Yeah.
a
Almost a
that
10-spot jump.
a 10 spot jump, and like I've been listening to dude's music too. Like I see it. I can definitely see why. Um, then we go to that's Kenny. Yeah, you
You've
know,
went up 1 spot.
I went up one spot. That's
That upward trajectory though.
yeah, man. I'm just chipping away. Uh, then we got Rory Ritchie at 7th, which we're gonna see about getting him on the show soon. And I was one of the blessed few to be able to hear a snippet of some music earlier, and I'm just gonna leave it for when we have him on the show. But bro, that ranking and any ranking really for him completely justified. Like there's no debate. Um,
Yeah.
Uh, anyways, so moving on right on along. Sam I Am has cracked the top 8, so that means Sam I Am would be in the first round, and I think that's deserving personally. I mean, I've known Sam I haven't known Sam well for a long time, but I've followed him a long time, and we've kind of started talking more and more here recently, and it's kind of like with me, like you can hear so much growth in his music, and like I love it when artists are hungry like that, and it gets better and better and better. It can only lead to good things. Um, so you want to kick off round 2, or what would be round 2 with
Yeah.
pick number 9?
Yes, sir. Crown Bossology has been knocked out of the first round. No disrespect to him. I listened to
Ooh.
everybody on this list earlier today, and everybody's special in their own way. Not to sound like too much of a kiss ass, but Crown Bossology's got a fuck ton of potential, and I would not be surprised by next week if he takes back a spot in the top 8. Going down to number 10, Mr. Clicksta has jumped up quite a bit, jumped out of the third round, as a matter of fact, and I would say highly deserved. I feel like Mr. Clicksta, respectfully, is easily a top 10 pick. Number 11, Pat Lee has come up quite a bit. I listened to his music earlier. He's got a lot of good energy. Um, Number 12, Mississippi represent my home state. Why Vicious? Listen to Crooked Letter earlier. If y'all haven't listened to that, that is some dope ass shit. I highly
Man, that
recommend it.
crooked letter I is so hard, bro. You should see it
Mm,
live, man. Like shout out White Vicious, bro. Hit me up.
a- Absolutely. Going back to number 13, Ox Logan has made quite a jump as well, up to 13. My first Rap Offs performance, I opened up night 2. Ox Logan came on directly after me. I always thought this was kind of funny. I opened up the show and he came up to me as like, "Damn, I gotta follow that. What the fuck, man?" And it was like, and then he immediately blew me out of the water. I was just like, "All right, man." Like this dude was rapping in the crowd, just rapping to people.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Oh,
It
Ox
was
is
my
a
first
fantastic. He's fantastic
Ox.
live, bro.
Fantastic live performer. Absolutely give him his flowers for that. Number 14, Gino White has bumped up quite a bit as well. I listened to his music earlier. Very, very good music. Got just a very consistent flow. There was a few songs I was wondering where the fuck did his lungs go? Because this man just the breath control is absolutely insane. Number
Oh yeah.
15, Blaze Arcane, absolutely deserving to go up as high as he did. And I would not be surprised if he even cracks the top 10 by the end of the off season.
That's our dark
Uh,
horse, y'all. Like that is the real wild card of this entire competition. Besides maybe somebody we're going to talk about towards the end of the list. That is
Absolutely.
like he's got so much in the tuck that I don't think people are aware of, and that's going to be interesting to watch. Like not judges, team owners, y'all be out there. Keep an eye out because there is everybody on this list is extremely talented, and like nobody should like get in there, too prideful or anything. This is just it's like a poll or whatever, like from it's collected from several different people throughout the week, and it's amalgamated. And but it's fun to talk about, but like your fate's in your own hands when you're up there, and y'all know what y'all can do. So like, don't let this hurt your feelings or anything, or getting into your head because
Yeah,
it's
no,
just people talking.
this is not to be taken personally at all. Because at the end of the day, I mean, pick 40 could very well come up there and be the best performer. You never
Absolutely,
know. You never know how this is going to go. So anybody watching this that is currently on this list, do not take your ranking personally. It is subject to change. If anything, you should be motivated just to go that much harder. And yeah, moving on from Blaze Arcane, we go to Soldier to Bulldozer, and he has a song that is very, very on the nose about what he brings, pure energy. This dude is just absolutely. I mean, the energy that he would bring to a team. He just seems like a very well-rounded dude. Seems like he's got a multi-talented, multifaceted. I
I'm
can
shocked
see.
he slipped so low. Like honestly, that is. I mean, this is a hard list
Yeah,
to make. Like my heart goes out to the people who try to help make this happen because this is a hard. Everybody on here is hard as hell. Like, and
yeah,
it's like, but all right, for sure. Do you want me to take the third round?
yeah. Go ahead.
All right, so this is another bit of a atrocity because I've been there personally and seen him live. But I get it. Number 17, we got Jet Li, original Rap Offs championship or champion, I believe twice. I know once, but I believe twice. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And I want to say one thing. I think maybe the only reason that he's this low is because like I myself, I was trying to like find his music earlier and I could not find it. So man, if you're watching this gets to you, bro. Send everybody your music because like I'm trying to bump that shit in the car, like for one, and then like two, like I mean, you like if you want to know about Jet Li, man, ask around. And if you want to know some more, go watch the original Rap Offs and you'll see what a threat Jet Li really is. So 17 is a little low for him, but he gonna go up and I, we're gonna see what happens. That's just kind of one of the things about like how these lists may not be fully, like don't believe all the hype. I mean, what they have Johnny Manziel drafted to go like first, right? Yeah, like,
Yeah,
so
we
like
saw how that went. So
yeah. So like, uh Dixie Tricks is after Jet Li and Dixie Tricks is one of my favorite like in the past year with touring and stuff, doing a lot of shows across the south and some in the north. Dixie Tricks is one of the most consistent artists and she always has a crowd and she has a good sound. So I think that she's a little bit too low, but I get it. She's super talented. I think that just gives her more to prove coming in, to coming into it because like I know that she's got the skills. She's got the talent is there, the sound is there, and she's a very great live performer too. And that's gonna be a gigantic part of this. You guys will see how big of a part of this the live performance will be because this is a full all around type of competition. Like it's not you go out there and spit like the uh, quintuple entendre or whatever about how light was made, and folks ain't gonna care unless they were able to like also feel it and it didn't sound like a TED talk, you know.
right.
So like, uh, but yeah. Anyways, moving on right along, we have I lost the thing, Cody. Where'd the thing go? I need the thing,
Cody.
Cody.
Um,
Anyway, I'm gonna yeah, man.
I believe the next pick was Luck G.
Luck G. Okay, shouts out to Luck G. I've been listening to him some, and like, yeah, he's good people, bro. It looks like I saw the jump with LeChat. He got good numbers, consistent. He's doing his thing. Uh, I, I mean, it's hard to say, like, and then like I haven't seen him live too, but I have nothing bad to say about him. It's like it's good music. I can rock with it. I saved one of his joints to my playlist. So like it does take a lot to get on one of my playlists, especially as an underground artist which is kind of messed up to say, but all I can do is speak the truth. For like daily listening, and he has made that. So I mean, shouts out to Low G. And then I don't know where. All right, so I do know one thing. I know that
B Bart is next.
B Bart. Okay,
Yeah, I got a picture of the list pulled up.
nice. All right, so B Bart. I've heard a little bit of his music, but Trevor, if you want to take that one.
B Bart, I do feel like another very underrated pick. I feel like he might be a little low. Got a great voice on him, got great voice control. I haven't heard a lot from him. I'm also not from Memphis, but I do know I've been hearing his name for quite a while in the local scenes around there. So I do know that he is going to bring something to the table that not everybody can bring. And yeah, be on the lookout for him, and don't be surprised if he goes up even farther than he is right now.
I would not surprise me at all.
Um,
Okay, who else we got?
num- Number 21, we got Big Sosa. You can take that one.
Okay, yeah, because I do have some things to say about this. Man, I listen to a lot of Big Sosa at this point. I got put on to some more today. But I've seen him live too. In my opinion, if it was me making these lists, Big Sosa is very bare minimum top 15, with he's more like top 12. He's definitely not. If he's available in the third round, then y'all tripping, and y'all better scoop him up. I'm just gonna close on that. Shout out Big Sosa.
Absolutely. And 22, we got Mid South Monster. I'll go ahead and take this one. Mid South, very similar to Sam I Am when it comes to the ability to rap. He's a very good technical rapper. He's got a good sense of lyricality. And I do feel like if you're wanting to round out the middle of your team, or even if you want to take him in the first round, I wouldn't be surprised, and I wouldn't hold you. I wouldn't blame you. But what he brings to a team is definitely like he's a lyrical powerhouse, I do feel like.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I do feel, 22 might be a little low, but with everybody in this competition, I mean, he could very well go higher, and I would not be surprised at all.
I mean, if somebody decides they want to build a team of like, because I'd probably end up being on this team, a team of like not like a Bad News Bears, but like a team of misfits or whatever to go at everybody, that would be a
Yeah,
good pick, man. And like I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Like I'd be happy to be on that team. I'd be happy to be on any of these teams. Um,
yeah,
but that'd be cool, Like I mean, say you feel like your cards are down and your draft ain't going well for you, bro. Draft you a team of just wild cards and lyrical hitters and go for it, man, because you might win, because we be surprising people. I tell people my hobby is shocking people with the way that I can rap. I used to love going into parties and being like they're like, oh yeah, okay, I'm sure you can rap, ha 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 ha. Then the next 4 hours everybody's just like sitting there like awestruck because I can really rap. Anyways, though, who's our next person? Who's our next contestant on The Price is Right?
if I'm not mistaken, it is do 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 do. We were talking about Young Gangsta AJ,
Young
and
Gangsta AJ. Shouts out Young Gangsta AJ. I think that ranking is just mostly due to like maybe lack of material. Because I mean, I mean, he was at the first Lagodi Palooza we did, I believe. Um, uh, he's solid, bro. He's a good rapper. I've never heard anything bad by him. I just think there's just so much talent on here, man, and it unfortunately it do be like that. But I'll look for him to go up, man. Like we need Young Gangsta AJ. If you listening to this, bro, like drop you a single or something, bro. Drop you like a freestyle. Let these folks know you out here, man.
absolutely. 24, we got Sype on the track,
Sype on the
and
track.
Sype on the
Yeah.
track. And I listened to this guy earlier. If I'm not mistaken, I was told, little birdie told me that this is the man that taught Cody Crazy how to rap.
I don't know nothing about that. I heard maybe that he might be from an influence from way back in the olden times, back when we were inventing rap still. And
Yeah,
he may have laid down some foundation for some stuff. But Sype is I've heard his music and I haven't heard all of it, but I like it, man. He's up there. He's repping Covington. That's what's up, man. We got rep where you're from. And I can see him going up on the boards too. It's just once again like we just got to artists, man. If you're listening to this or if you're in this, like you don't just promote the event. Promote yourselves. Drop new music. Base your drops around it. Because that promotes us and that promotes you, and that'll just it'll get you out there and get your weight up. And like, don't be afraid. I know Cody said it before. Like, don't be afraid to like email or Facebook message these team owners, man, because these guys, I mean, like, obviously they're trying to hear us, and I know I've been bugging the hell out of a few people. Brink, and um, like, and yeah, man, but like, hit these folks up, man. Don't be afraid. Like, don't be intimidated. Like that, I'm sure they all want to hear from you. If they don't, then they will I'm sure that I'll be on here like next week. Like, hi guys, please don't do this and this and that. That ain't gonna happen, man. We all here to help each other grow. Anyway, so who we got next?
Next is that was the end of the mock the third round mock. This is the three people we have in the fourth. Number 25, Daisy Dawn has went up.
Okay, all right, yeah. If we had the clap noise, I would do that. That's what's up, man. I mean, I think that like I she doesn't have much music out, true, but there still is time, and I know that everybody is cooking music right now. Hopefully, if you're on this list, period, you are cooking up new music right now. Because I mean, yeah, yes, yeah, get ready to stay ready. But yeah, I think that she's gonna end up going up in the rankings before the end of this, and that's another really like I know I don't want to say the same thing about everybody, but that's another like just somebody that could surprise the hell out of the entire show. Like she could end up
Absolutely.
going 8-0, man. You never know. All right,
And
so who we
as
got
of
next?
26, went up as well on the rankings. Was 27, was the last pick of the 27 people who have actually entered this. This would not be the last pick, but second to last projected pick as of now is No Filter. And if I'm not
Oh
mistaken,
snap!
the youngest one on the entire draft board right now.
Oh snap! Okay, all right. I wonder what made that happen. That's crazy. All right. No filter moving on up in the world.
Oh yeah.
That, I mean, dude, he's a young kid, but like, I mean, I was 15 when I started, and if there would have been some event like this, and well, if there would have been an event like this, my anxiety would have like probably peaked, and I would have had to go to the hospital. But uh, like, I'm glad that we are giving opportunity to one of these youngsters, like the future or whatever, to come out here and rap. I've heard him rap before, and he is good. Like, I felt bad for the kid. I made him freestyle, and there were people around, but that's how you get good, man. You don't end up in 8 Mile, like freaking at home having anxiety attacks.
Trial by fire, you know how it goes.
Yeah, yeah. And then, so you're not telling
La-
me,
Last projected pick as of right now would be BKB.
man. Shouts out BKB though. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah, shouts out BKB because he's definitely like, dude, been doing this a long time, and like he good people, and yeah, I think he's gonna go up in that before it's all said and done. Just like I said, man, content, music. That's why I'm doing weekly drops. I'm trying to drop in on everybody's album. It's all about right now is a good time to be at work, like on promoting everything, doing your shows and whatnot. And because these judges, don't best believe these judges are going to be out here, like at these shows and stuff, and listening to this music. And not these judges. So some of the judges might be. I don't know who the judges are, but the team owners will be out here, like they'll be watching y'all, man, and like it's gonna matter. All right, so
Absolutely.
we're about getting to the end of this, but I do want to talk about the schedule real quick before we get on out of here.
Hit them with it.
All right, hit us with the schedule.
Hold up.
Bum. Once was a schedule down the street, and it was a schedule for me. I got it pulled up here. If we don't have it there,
Need a schedule everywhere.
All right, 3, 2, 1. I'm about to go ahead and just do it like this. All right. So back to my normal voice. Week 1. Okay, so the Rap Offs draft will be on January 25th, 2005, and it will be we'll probably broadcast it live somewhere. I'm assuming. Um, and that'd be cool. Everybody wants to get. I definitely want to like walk up and get my first round, first pick, draft pick when everybody's shocked by the world. And like, yeah. So that'll be somewhere, and then the actual ROL's regular season schedule, and this will be when it airs, all that good stuff. Locations are pending, but they'll be in familiar spots in Memphis or around Memphis. It'll be easy to get to. It'll be well-known places. We haven't been able to book the Pyramid yet, but we are working on it. You feel me? But anyways,
Book the dome in
yeah,
Vegas.
yeah. Go on and get us that FedEx form right quick. You know what I'm saying, Cody? We're gonna tap into that budget. Anyways, so like week 1 would be on February 8th, 2025. So that'd be, I think it's probably maybe I don't have calendar pulled up, but it's either the first or second weekend in February. Probably the second. So on that week you'd have at 6:30 p.m. all times are central here. You'd have the North Hustlers versus the South Memphis Riders. And boom, so that'd be about an hour. And this is all gonna be streamed live on Twitch, maybe on YouTube as well. This will all be streamed live as it's happening too. So there's no way, like, like this isn't being pre-filmed. Like, so like if some crazy stuff happens, if something falls through the roof and like it's a whole pile of money, then that's not something we planned. It's just something that happened. But yeah, so the North Hustlers would play the South Memphis Riders, and then the Bluff City Goats would play the Southside Ghetto Stars. Ooh, that's a mashup. We'd have the Lyrical Assassins versus the Brink City Bombers. No, that would be a rough
The
one.
radio host going straight at it in week 1.
Just yeah, radio on radio. All right,
Radio on radio
radio on
violence.
radio joust. yeah,
This
yeah,
anchor man all over again. We need Kanye.
Anchorman 3. Hey, Kanye West, pull up. Oh, hang on. Oh, a second. I gotta pause because I ain't been on here in a minute. This is, I don't know what day of this it is at this point. This is my fourth time asking at Black Car Guru. We need you to be involved in the Rap Offs League. We don't need money. We don't need participation, even like that. We just need you to show up, man. Pull up. Bring the cars, man. Come out and just kick it. You know, it's a it's gonna be a dope event, man, and it'd be really awesome if you were to compete in it. All right, I'm done with my advertising campaign. Oh, he's back. Oh, he's gone. All right, so yeah, week 2 would be, it's gonna be every 2 weeks, so like basically every Saturday, like so 2 Saturdays a month, basically. Yeah.
Right.
So the February 8th, February 22nd, March 8th, March 22nd, April 5th, April 19th, May 3rd, May 17th. Basically, we're going to take, looks like there's a little break in there in May, maybe, but basically every other Saturday for about 3 months, we're going to need your asses to be available. No disrespect, sorry. We're just going to need y'all to be available. And then the postseason. So after the end of the regular season, we'll have our seating. We'll have all that good stuff, hammered out. We'll have that MVA award, I think, probably ready because it's not a postseason award. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. All day, every day. Sorry, I got caught up. I got caught up in the hype.
Thank you, Don.
Thank you, Dom. Yeah. So the first round of the postseason, we're gonna have basically like a first round, a semifinals, and then a championship. And I'd have to get with Cody more, or have Cody explain more. I think there is a wild card round as well, but I am not sure. I believe so. I believe that is the case. I think that every team will have a chance to make the playoffs.
Yes.
So yeah. Okay.
I got a schedule over here for the playoffs as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So the scouting combine will be sometime in December. A day has not been decided yet. The ROL draft will be January 25th, 2025, as previously stated by my good friend, That's Kenny. Then all of the dates were on the screen. And if not, then we can post a picture of them into the live chat after this has all been said and done. The wild card round will be May 35th. The divisional round will be June 14th. And the finals will be June 28th. So be
All right.
sure to definitely check out all three of those as well as every event.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. And it's gonna be really nice when I'm up there giving that acceptance speech with all the medals and gold and about to get a Rari and stuff, you know. But
That's right.
it's gonna be it's all about the teamwork too. And it's all about I wanna just personally extend my I'd be like I'd be like, kind of funny in my satirical bag, trying to be funny. But I do genuinely want to say to everybody that's involved in this, we have some legends, the true legends of music and hip hop, especially in Memphis, involved in this, and some people that are going to have some really good chances to further their names and make a name for themselves, and that's including me. Like I just want to say that I'm thankful for the opportunity to be involved in this, and I think that everybody who is involved in it, who hasn't been involved before, doesn't know who the hell we all are, is gonna really really like this, because this is like Cody has put a lot of thought and a lot of work into this, into making it fair, balanced, and it's just about to be some shit, bro. It's about to be a hit for the city. It's about to be a good moment for Memphis and for, I think, hip hop in general. And it's just the beginning of something very very grand. And I just want to anybody out there that's watching this and that's deeply involved and has been deeply involved, I want you to give yourself a pat on the back, and remember that we we are in competition, but this is a gigantic opportunity for all of us to keep on networking and keep building together.
Absolutely. And I really wish I was involved with it myself.
Hey, you are. You're on media.
No, I meant like I was competing.
Oh yeah. I mean, this man didn't want to relocate to Memphis for half a year to. Yeah, that's you ain't got a bicycle, bro. Like,
Punctured bicycle. No.
right. Well, you better get on that giant bike, bro. Like, you can't do all that. We got FedEx. Like, get in a cargo plane.
God. That's
But
sweet.
but yeah, I guess we only got 8 minutes left, so I guess we can do shameless promotion right quick. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure, man. I got a music video, my very first music video I ever made. I just we worked on it, filmed it last week, edited this weekend, and it's out on all streaming platforms. I will drop a link in the comment section below when this is all said and done. Um, Mask is out on all streaming platforms, making all situations comfortable, mastering the art of Southern cooking. Mask, it could just be a mask. Do you like luchadors? Fucking Peru Resu. Fucking, it don't matter. We're talking about um, Gordon Harvey's cooking spices and blends and seasonings is coming soon.
I'm
Fucking
saying,
Trevor Bailey lubricants is for your car, you dirty minded animal.
bro.
No, I'm joking. No, but we may or
Hell
may
no.
not have a may or may not have a collab album coming soon with a close friend of mine. Not gonna unwrap that present before Christmas though. You will see that. Um,
Maybe.
I guess shout out my cat.
Shut all them
Very
cats.
shout out Cushy. Shout out everyone that's believed in me so far and will continue to believe in me. And shout out my good brother above, Kenny, who has been nothing but a blessing in my life, especially the reason I started rapping as well. And yeah, you go ahead and take it.
Damn. Okay. Sorry. I'm not good at accepting praise. All right. Man. So I want to start by shamelessly plugging. We got we got Professor Jones. Semester one. Cody's next full length album, 20 songs. Man, it's dropping on December the 1st, and that joint is a banger. Every song on there is a banger. Trust me. Like, I done heard about a good 75-80% of the album, and you know, like the song that I'm on is my favorite. I ain't gonna say who else is on it because it's kind of a surprise at this point. But it's a banger, bro. I mean, my first song on radio was a feature for my homie down there, and the holy prop. Well, I don't want to say it like that. The non-secular rap king of Memphis, A Tizzo. Hopefully that was appropriate.
Absolutely. Shout out
And
Tezo.
yeah. We had that over on Brink Sour on 96.3. It's still on rotation. It will be on rotation on his internet
One more week.
radio, and at least one more week. It'll be on every Sunday. So yeah, check that out. And I've got a project coming together very quickly. And I'm gonna speak on it more. You may have seen my promo video. If you haven't seen my promo video, go to my personal page and check it on out. Share it. Help me, please. I need to make some money off this music stuff. Uh, it's the best music I've ever made. I'll have a release date for it soon. And other than that, man, shouts out to the team, bro. Like Lagodi, Clicksta, Nova. Can't forget Nova, Lauren. We got me. We got Cody. We got Daisy Dawn. Man, it's just like, bro, this feels like it's so heartwarming to know we got such a good clicked in team at this point. Shouts out to CPM, shouts out to Tom, shouts out to Mauser, shouts out to Rory Ritchie, shouts out to here I go, I got y'all. Shouts out to Maine, Sam I Am, bro, and Sam I Am, bro. That man is a threat, bro. A threat. Anybody who is underestimating Sam I Am, stop. Unless he wants you to think that, because I just blew his covers. If not, like that man is a threat, bro. Like for real. Not a threat. Like he's not gonna like hurt you or nothing, but he will like be a
He might.
tough
You
matchup.
never know.
No. We don't condone violence.
He
But
might.
yeah. But yeah. Anyways, so on this to close out this beautiful Sunday episode of Wrap Off or Wrap Off League News are rolling, like Limp Bizkit would say. I just want to
Shout
say
out
thanks for
Harley.
hanging out with us. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, man. Shout out Harley. Yeah. Shout out RER podcast. Shout out the streets. Keep me off the sidewalk. That's Kenny on all streaming platforms. But yeah, anyways, thanks for putting up with our foolishness today, and we'll have y'all back. We'll be back in a couple more days with some more fire content and some guests, hopefully. But I think we did all right for it. For the two of us, shooting the
Oh,
shits
yeah.
and get that draft stock up, man. Like these lists will drop every week, so I know I'm still working to get mine out. And then hey, this coming up Friday, if you are in Memphis, we are doing a show at Rock House Live on Poplar in Midtown. 2586, I believe, is the exact address, but it's Rock House Live in Midtown, man. If you live in Memphis, you know what I'm talking about. And it's gonna be the best lineup I've ever been a part of. Like, no cap. And I've been a part of some pretty big lineups. So come get you a ticket. They're only freaking $15. And it's if you buy a ticket, you get a person in free. Can't beat that. So, come on through and see us. But hold on one second. But yeah. So thanks for watching us. Thanks for watching the Rap Off League News, where we talk about everything Rap Offs and Rap Offs related. And we will see y'all on the next episode.
Y'all take it easy.
Peace.
Oh dear.